All right. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Brian.
Doing good today?
Yeah, doing fantastic.
Awesome, man. Well, I wanted to bring you on live, and I wanted you to tell the story of becoming a funnel consultant and then where you're at now, because the results that you're producing are absolutely incredible. I think everyone who's a funnel consultant really needs to hear your story because it's an inspiring story that I want you to share.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the opportunity. It was in late 2014, and I had been in sales in the audiovisual world, and I was selling video conferencing systems and large format TVs and just high-end audio video systems. When my company came to me and said, "Hey, we're going to take your largest client and give it away to a non-commissioned salesperson." So here I was this salesperson, and all of a sudden, my largest client was taken away from me, and I had to start over at zero again. And that was really devastating. It was a really hard period of time in my life, and I don't know if any of our viewers out there have ever had a situation where they had something that was going well, and then for whatever reason it ended, and they were left with this like, what am I going to do? This happened to me when I was 50 years old. I'm 51 now. And I just had no idea what I was going to do with myself. And it wasn't until I met you and you started talking to me about a funnel, because I had been a coach for a while. So I thought, well, after my career in sales had ended, I thought I'd just go back to coaching. And you suggested I get a funnel. And honestly, Brian, before you and I, met, I didn't even know what a funnel was. And that's no joke. And so when I asked you if we could go to lunch and you explained it to me, and then you invited me to this thing called Funnel Hacking Live, I really started to get a picture of what funnels were, why I needed one, and why everybody who's in business for themselves in today's economy should have a funnel.
Right.
And so, it was at that time that you gave me the opportunity to apply with your company to be a certified funnel consultant. And so, you gave me a turnkey system. You gave me a funnel that I could use for myself. You turned on all my traffic. And I just had to have a calendar available, which I had. And, leads started coming in. And you taught me how to talk to those people, how to find out what they were looking for, how to understand what those terms mean. You taught me the scripts to say. You taught me really everything about being a funnel consultant.
Yeah. So how did you feel like? So we gave you the funnel that was working for us. We gave you the ads that were working for us. How did you feel like? Did you think that it was going to produce the amount of lead flow that we were telling you it was, or was there a little bit of like reluctancy on your part? Like maybe.
I was like thinking. You said all I needed to start with was like $10 or $15 a day of advertising, and
Right.
I was thinking, yeah, what can you expect for $10 or $15 a day? And what I found. At first I have to tell you, I didn't believe you. But what I found was that your funnel and the system gave me instant credibility with the people I was talking with. And that was an unexpected discovery. I really didn't expect that. But people felt comfortable and they started sharing with me about their businesses, about what was working, about what wasn't working. And you showed me how to use that information to map what the services were we could provide and help them find a solution. And
Yeah.
People started to jump at the opportunity. I mean, literally, I don't know if you can see in my office here behind me, but I put up, just kind of, I was reviewing the numbers knowing we were going to have a call today. And I think I've taken in 85 leads and I've closed 18 sales. And this is the front end where we do the funnel day and also the back end development, because a lot of those clients wanted your company to do all the end-to-end work for them, because a lot of people realize that you're like, Brian, I don't know how to build a funnel. I don't know how to do ads and all that stuff, but you gave me a turnkey system. And that's what a lot of the customers that I was talking to were looking for too. They were just looking for somebody who they could trust that would do it for them. And to date, we've generated $1.34 million in business, and it's been phenomenal. It's blown away my wildest expectations.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell people kind of like, one of the things I want you guys to know, actually I'll speak into it a little bit, is Michael was doing so good at communicating with people that are coming through his funnel. And he was having all these conversations and bringing people into the business and showing them how they really need a strategy before they build the funnel. And he was doing such a good job at that I decided, Michael's a real asset, and I really see him. He could do some amazing things within our company. So I actually brought Michael into our company as the chief operating officer and head of sales, because he was just he had a way of articulating what we do that made the people who are looking for funnels, it makes sense, and it just clicked for them. And so, yeah, to kind of tell everyone about your journey along that path as well, because you started out as a funnel consultant and then things shifted.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing that the funnel that you gave me when we started working together, Brian, I think what it gave me was real clarity. Like, it was so crystal clear to me how a person's expertise coupled with the right system or powered by the right system could change the world. I mean, Brian, I don't have it, I may be articulate, right? But on my own, without your system, without the funnel and the ads together, it worked at $1.34 million by myself. Like, I wouldn't have been able to talk to the right people, but the funnel brought in the right people.
That's good.
That were looking for something. And so it just became, and because I was really a student of what you taught me with the scripts, you laid everything out. All I had to do was study, and I'm a good student.
That's good.
So I would say to somebody, if they're a good student, there's no limit to what they can produce in their life.
Awesome.
Brian, I was able to replace everything I had in that sales job as a funnel consultant and then some.
Yeah.
And, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to contribute to what is now our customers on a greater level and to work more closely with you. I'm learning every day. I'm excited every day. And I would tell somebody, if you have wondered, like, what's been missing in your search for a perfect career, I would invite you to look at funnel consulting. It is an up-and-coming industry. I mean, the growth in funnel consulting will not be matched. There's no other industry I know of right now that has that kind of explosive growth we're about to step into. And so we need funnel consultants. And the business world needs funnel consultants. We need people who know how to talk about funnels accurately and tell customers what they can do and business owners what they can do, and purpose-driven entrepreneurs what funnels can really do to help get their message to the world. And that's really what I saw with the turnkey system. That's why I was so grateful to step into the opportunity to work with you more closely as Chief Operating Officer.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much, Michael, for sharing your story. I love your story of like where you came from, because you were really in a place where you were struggling. Like,
I was
not sure where to go, not sure what to do. Your finances were dwindling, and then you stepped into this like new career of funnel consulting, and your life changed so dramatically as you just shared.
Yeah, it kind of really breathed new life into me. That's why I really experienced myself. Like, I just am excited about waking up in the morning. I have another call with another opportunity for our business here in a few minutes. Someone that's, anxious to get funnels operating in their business. And so it's just fun,
Yeah.
I hadn't experienced that in a long time.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Michael, for sharing that story. And I want to leave everyone who is watching who is either a funnel consultant or maybe you want to be a funnel consultant because you see the opportunity. I'm on a mission. I want to help 10 funnel consultants crush it, like get to like the point where you can earn the 2 Comma Club awards. You can see in the background here is a 2 Comma Club award for our funnel agency, and then for one of our clients that we're able to win this for. And this thing is like better than a college degree. Like, I mean, to me, it's like I spent over $100,000 on a college degree, but here I produced over $2 million with these funnels, and producing funnels for clients and all that stuff. And it just, I was thinking about it the other day. It's like, it's so fulfilling, it's so satisfying to have won these awards. And my goal is to help more funnel consultants get to the point of out of struggle, like not worrying about where the next client's going to come from, but just having a system, like a predictable system that leads can just flow in, and you can talk to them. You can sell them whatever you want. You probably already offer funnel services, and you just need more people to talk to. You need more people to sell, at the end of the day. So you don't have like, one of the things I ran into, like when I first started my career, is I didn't have this system. Like, so for years before 2013, like literally years, I would get a client and then I'd produce results for the client and then the client would be done. And then I'd get another client and I'd produce results for them and then they'd be done. And it was like this build and burn and build and burn and build and burn. And there's no predictability. There's no sustainability. There was no like scalability in my funnel consulting business before I got to the point where I had a system. And I woke up one day in 2013 and what clicked for me was do what you know works. And so I just did what I knew worked for clients, did it for ourselves, and then that's when the system began to take form. And since 2013, we've never had to worry about getting another customer or client or lead again, because I know the system just does the job of doing that for you. And like tomorrow I'm going to have 5 to 10 more. And they're just going to show up because funnel consulting is so in demand. It's like one of the most in-demand professions right now, like funnel consulting and funnels. Like every business needs a funnel. So the possibility is infinite. And the reason why I even created this program to helping funnel consultants, because I was, with Russell Brunson in his inner circle, and he's like, hey man, why don't you just teach people what you've done over the years to be successful as a funnel consultant? Like you've reached 7 figures and beyond as a funnel consultant. And there's a lot of people in my community that they're just starting out and they're not sure how to navigate the path, how to navigate the mountain, if you will. Like, so he's like, why don't you just come down off through your mountain and teach the people that are trying to climb that mountain. And so that's what I decided to do. And I made it a mission that I want to help 10 people in the next 6 months, really crush it, like earn a 2 Comma Club award and join the ranks of the elite ClickFunnels users and funnel hackers, as Russell would say. So I just wanted to say thank you, Michael, for coming on and sharing your story, because your story is truly inspirational. And I love the fact that you now work with us and that you are helping us to expand everything that we're doing. But if you're listening and you're wondering, like, what is this about? It's really about a system that we can give you. I want to give you the system that we use to get leads coming into our business every day. But I'm not giving it to everybody. It's something that I want to reserve for just 10 people, like a handful of people, if you will, or 2 handfuls of people that want to really like just crush it and really want to provide massive value to customers in the world, because there's a lot of companies. To be honest with you, there's too many companies. Like we can't even take the business because there's so much. And at this point in our career, we operate at this level, like it's 100,000 plus a percentage of revenue to work with us. So we have all these customers that we can't even help, we can't even serve. And so part of that is also giving them to you as well. So thanks for tuning in today. Thanks, Michael, for sharing, just being vulnerable about where you were and what the system has been able to allow you to do. So thank you so much, man.
My pleasure, Brian. Really a pleasure. And just like to say is, some people would say, well, it's not my cup of tea being a funnel consultant. Well, I would invite you to say, you don't know if it's your cup of tea until you taste the tea. So I'd invite them to apply and have a conversation with you or me or somebody on the team and really talk to them about what it would be like for them to be a funnel consultant and use the system that you've developed that was turnkey for me. It would be turnkey for them.
Totally. It's like a fine matcha tea.
Yeah.
High quality.
Thanks, Brian.
Michael, thank you so much, man, for coming on.
All right. See you later.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.